Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author, The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So we got another one. This one says that this is how her 16-year-old son treats her on a daily basis. Here we go. I think it's a little language in here. Not a whole lot, but probably some. But here we go.
Yeah, bro, I don't care. Why are you running up on me, bro? Why are you running up on me like that? Why are you running up on me like that? You are too young to be acting like that.
So what?
You know what? I'm gonna call the police.
You call whoever you want to call.
I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police. You better stop grabbing my phone. You better stop grabbing my phone like you grown. You better stop grabbing my phone like you grown.
You can't put me out of nothing.
Yes, I can put you out.
Like I said, I'm gonna go do what I want to do. This is my house.
What?
I'll help pay the bills, and I don't care.
What bills you help pay?
Mom, you can't.
What bills did you help pay?
You my mama. I'm your son. You can't tell me where to go.
But if you're gonna be running up on me like that, you're gonna get up out of here.
Every day I'm outside hitting blocks.
Why are you going to sleep with a ski mask on?
So why did you post me on social media? Talking about
what you mean? Why I'm posting on social media? Because look how you act.
It's for real. I don't care.
This is for my protection and for my safety. It's for my protection and my safety.
Get back.
Ain't no get back. I'm not getting back. I'm not getting back. I'm not getting back.
Every day I'm spinning these blocks.
You better get back.
What?
You better get
back.
What? Every day it's the same.
Now, this is what they raise. You know, you could call his dad. Where's his dad? Like, where is this boy's dad at? And wherever he's at, you chose that guy. So if he is in jail somewhere, did you choose a criminal and a jailbird to be this boy's dad 16 years ago? Where is this boy's father? Because if you say anything other than he passed away, I don't get, and this is why we say marry before you carry. And that pushback, well, things ain't guaranteed. It doesn't have to be guaranteed in terms of the relationship working. But if you married a man and you have children by your husband and some unfortunate thing happens and y'all get a divorce, that man is not likely to abandon his child. He's still gonna want to be a father to his child. But too many times I watch these child support cases, family court cases, things of that nature, where the women are always doing something to push these men away. They don't want the men in the lives of the children. They actively petition against it. They actively try to make sure that he legally cannot be in this child's life. Anywhere from he got to have supervised visits with the child, saying, oh, you know, he does this. I don't think he's a safe person. Things of that nature, the common buzzwords that women know that they can say about men that is going to make the court sway on their side and make sure that these men have the hardest possible time actually spending time with and creating a bond with their children, despite the fact of whether or not you are with him in a relationship. This young man is to this point because this is a son husband. And this is why I be talking about, let me say something here too. This is why I say son husbands, for the most part, unless they can shake that at some point, son husbands are some of the biggest male hyenas there are. That son husband programming is crazy. Because when you make your son your man in certain instances, this is what the results are. You're seeing these results because there has not been another male over him. You, as the mother, your authority runs out as soon as basically they hit puberty. So as soon as a boy hits puberty and he starts, what the old folks say, start smelling himself, you're done for as the mom in terms of authority. And if you have not had this boy's father around him to check that instinct to disrespect you because you're a female at the end of the day, and when they get to a certain point, boys are no longer fearful of their mother because they can beat their mother up. That's the long and short of it. Now, every son is not going to try to physically intimidate or attack his mother, but even if he's not the type of boy to do that, what you say and your threats and this and that don't really have too much of an effect on him, because it's like, what you really gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 13, 14, 15, 16 now. I'm basically a man, especially in terms of his physicality. Even though, but see, if a man is around, if his dad's around, him bucking up like that, not gonna happen. Because at the moment that he think he about to talk crazy, whether you with his dad or not, if his dad's in his life, she wouldn't have been trying to call no police. I'm gonna call your daddy, and we gonna see if he liked this conversation. And if his father has been in his life and active in his life, then he has some type of regard and respect for his dad. And his father will be able to come check that real quick, because his daddy is the actual man. And he'll be able to put him in his place. You may be calling yourself intimidating your mama, but you don't intimidate me. You could do that with the women in the family, but you're not going to do it with me. You're not going to do it at all with me. There's a video that I have that illustrates that point, but I don't want to show it because it actually shows the guy putting hands on the teenage boy. A separate video, doesn't have anything to do with this particular thing, but it is relevant because the context of that video, which I will not show, is that the man of the family, and this man had to have been in his late 50s or something like that, but he wasn't no slow old fat man. And he was telling that young man probably was about 18, 19 or something like that. Like I've been telling you about how you've been acting around here. And the women, you may call yourself big and bad and disrespecting them, but you're not going to disrespect me. And we done tried to let you self-correct, and you can't self-correct. Now I'm going to correct you. And now we not talking, because I'm going to put my hands on you. I'm not here to talk to you. I'm here to deal with you how men deal with men. And he did. Because that's the power. That's the power of, and one of the purposes of having the man. Talking about, I don't need no man. Yes, you do. Especially if you got sons. Because that's what he gonna do. That daddy gonna check it all. Now, I want you, too many instances that I can recall personally from witnessing it. So who you talking to? Like, so who you been talking to? Because you've been out here running amok. So, like, what's been really going on with you? Because I thought I had this talk with you. Like, I thought I had this talk with you. And then it seemed like you wasn't listening when I had this talk with you. And I'm not going to keep on talking. Your mama can tell you 50,000 times. I'm not going to tell you but once, maybe twice. You might get twice. Because after I tell you twice, now you trying me. Now you want to be a man. And we going to see. We going to see is you a man or not. Right? We going to see is you a man or not today. Because running around here with your little chest poked out, we gonna see. And I have seen many times men go ahead have to put their hands on that young man. Go ahead have to show him. You know, and they don't like mess them up. You know what I'm saying? Like they could, like a dude in the street, but they do enough to let the young man know you ain't here yet. You're not here yet. You can't do this yet. And don't make me have to come over here again. You see what I'm saying? And that's when you ain't got to talk no more. Because the pecking order has been now established on a different level. Because see, you think I'm going to talk to you and I'm not. Once you get a certain age, men understand that because men were boys at one point. They was 16, 15, 16, 17 years old before. And they know what the stuff that run through their head. You think you going to run over your mama. And see, if I wasn't here, you would run over your mama. But I am here. So let's talk about it. And this is what this young boy is doing, running over his mom. Because where's his dad? She talking about, I'm going to call the police. And he like, call who you want to call because he don't have no regard or respect for them. And now she in a position where she feel like that's her only recourse because, again, where's his dad? Or where are the father figures that was supposed to be in this boy's life? Where are the people that were supposed to help you raise him? This is the type of young man that's going to really be in trouble in a lot of different ways because he doesn't understand how this goes. He thinks he's able to intimidate anybody. But see, when you get out there in the real world and you do this with other men, you're going to have a problem. If you do this with another man's woman or some woman under another man's jurisdiction, you're going to have a problem. And he don't know that because there was not a man around to teach him the world of men and how men resolve conflict. And that violence is definitely on the table for conflict resolution. It definitely is. Whether you get a man that's quick to go there or slow to go there, it's still there. Now you get some men try to reason with you. And you get some just go upside your head. And you may not make it. It's an important lesson that he doesn't understand that'll get him dealt with in these streets. For real, for real. And she'll be the first one crying about how innocent and how wonderful her son was and how he wasn't bothering nobody. But this is one that's being raised without the emotional control that men are supposed to have. So he deals with his emotions like a woman do, like his mom does. Flip mouth like his mama. Don't believe fat meat greasy like his mama. And he gonna mess around and take that around men. And men do not deal with it the same way that women do. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.